Hello everyone, welcome to the B-Log episode 2. Please remember to like, subscribe, share and always keep that PMA. So today we're just going to be doing a lower body strength session. I'm going to be talking to everyone about non-negotiables. So what are non-negotiables, how can we set them and how they can improve our life. But first, let's get a warm-up set of some squats done. So non-negotiables in the simplest terms are a task that you cannot negotiate with yourself or anyone else. You have to do it. So whatever you set, that's the task that you have to do. So usually my non-negotiables, I'll set the day before. So I'll always set them usually in the night time for what I have to do the next day. So whether that's your morning routine when you're waking up, your exercise, have them all written down and make them non-negotiables. Make it so that you have to do it, whether it's every single day or whether it's just something that you've got to prioritize for the next couple of days. So my non-negotiables have built up over time. So they're not something that you'll just start and you'll give, for example, like 10 things that you need to do and you'll get them all done the next day. Start slow and build your way up. Okay, so tomorrow after watching this video, set yourself one non-negotiable. That might be exercise, that might be to wake up and meditate, might be to drink a glass of water when you wake up. Just set that one non-negotiable, get it done, and then the next day we'll build on it. So you don't just do that for one day and then don't do it again. You build on top of it and eventually it all accumulates until you've got your perfect routine for the next day. So some of my non-negotiables that I've got, here, read them to you now. 5 a.m. wake up. Again, sometimes life gets in the way. Sometimes you can't get up at that time every day. But don't negotiate with yourself, okay? If it happens, let it happen. You get it back on track the next day. Just don't worry about falling off. Morning prayer every day. Gratitude. Affirmations, meditation. Read and stretch. Again, there's stuff that I've built up to over time. So usually for me, it's about every week I'll add a new one on of where it's a priority for me. And this app that I use to track them is called Habit Share. So I'll show you the logo for it now. Habit Share, so it looks like this. Okay. And that's just an easy way you can share it with friends. So me and my friend Adam will track them every day. We'll check what we've done. We can keep each other accountable for it. If we haven't done something, why? Not about negotiating, it's just about accepting and taking full ownership. If you haven't done anything, that's fine. Move on to the next day, get back after it. So I'm up to 135 for 5. The last few weeks I've been taking it a slight deload. Got a little injury in my calf, not too sure what it is. Obviously in times like this, don't want to be just turning up to the doctors for a little pull in your calf. So I just spoke to my coach about it. We're taking it a bit lighter. I haven't done any running in just over a week now. Just been on the bike, on the rower. Still working out what I can. Again, These exercises are not negotiable for me. They're all tracked, my coach tracks them. If you haven't done them, why haven't I done them? If I've done them slightly different, why? And it's always better to hold yourself accountable. Don't start making excuses. If you start making excuses, especially in where you say, okay, the next day I'm going to do this. Let's say waking up early. The next day I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. And then you wake up at 5 a.m. Oh, I'm still tired. You make an excuse. That filters into other parts of your life. That one excuse will be when you wake up, you were going to have a healthy breakfast. Oh, I don't feel like it. I'm just going to have, a big bowl of cereal and a big strong coffee to get me waking up. You need to accumulate these things over time. The same as you're not just going to stop if you're making loads of excuses now. You're not just going to stop tomorrow. But in time, this will accumulate and this will build up to the point of where you can just wake up early, 5 o'clock, and you can understand when you're about to give yourself excuses, you can change your mindset and switch it into understanding, hang on, this isn't what I really want. What I want is to get up and chase, that exercise, chase that success, whatever it is, whether you're wanting to get a raise in your job, a promotion, whether it's you want to get fitter, you want to lose weight, you want to get stronger, whether you just want to eat healthier and live a more positive lifestyle. Start being aware of these factors. Don't negotiate with yourself. Don't give yourself excuses. Just wake up and get them done. $135 for 5. That's a new 5 rep squat PB. Fuck, I'm out of breath, can't even talk. Rage Against the Machine, get me hyped for it there. Fuck. Oh. Again, injuries, you can train around them. My calf, hurts to run. That doesn't mean that I'm just going to put my feet up for 2 weeks and say, I'm not doing anything. Find what you can do. Don't make excuses. Don't negotiate with yourself and say, I've got an injury, maybe I shouldn't do this. I could have easily gone then, oh, you know what, I'll keep the weight low. I'll keep it low and I'll manage it and I'll get back up in a few weeks. That's the enemy mind speaking. That's the devil in your mind that doesn't want you to get better. You've got to check yourself and understand that you're not always right and take accountability for it. Not that you're not always right when you're talking to people, but also when you're talking to yourself. We have a tendency, excuses, the majority, well, all of your excuses are lies. As Jocko Willing says, you need to understand of when you're catching yourself and when you're making life easier for yourself. You're not going to get better if everything's easier. Tests are put in place to make us better. So find out what's going to test you. It's cold and it's dark at 5 o'clock in the morning. No, that doesn't matter. You get up and you get it done, and you understand that it's going to make you a better person for having done so. So after watching this video, I want you to write down one non-negotiable, and you're going to achieve it tomorrow. Exercise, walking, drinking water, eating healthy, whatever it is, let's do it. Write down in the comment section below what your non-negotiable is. And let's all support each other as a community. Let's see what non-negotiables and share ideas within the community. See what other people are doing, what we can help each other with. Right, let's crack on with the session. RDL's next. Let's strip the weight, drop the bar down. Let's get it done. Little warm-up set done there, 10 reps on 70 kilo. I'll probably count that as set 1. Let's put some weight on, load the bar up, get down into the 4 reps. So we've got one last set to go, which is 130 kilos on the RDL for 4 reps. Yeah, we normally do on my lower body strength accessory exercises afterwards as well, such as like pistol squats, things like that, but I'm not going to risk aggravating my calf at all. It's not worth it. Well, I can still lift heavy weight and I can still get me endurance in on the bike and on the rower. I don't want to risk anything further and put myself out for longer. Probably only be another week before I'm back to full health with it, but I'd rather just manage the load now and just take what I can really. 135 for 5 on the squat. That's a new 5 rep PB for me. I think probably of all time. So one of the strongest I've been currently. I'm not going to risk getting an injury that's going to put me out for longer. So 130 for 4, last set on the RDL, and then get inside, get a protein shake to refuel, and just enjoy the Saturday night with the family. So let's get it done. And there we have it, lower body strength session done. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, and always keep that PMA. Comment down below what your non-negotiable is. And remember, no excuses. Let's keep going. Let's build this community. And let's get those non-negotiables together. Thanks for watching.